Hi, my name is Leslie Romo, and I'm going to talk to you about the dangers of social media. Imagine living in a world where there's no such thing as social media. How could you communicate with others far from you? Do you think you'd be happier? Social media gives us a way to enhance our connectivity with others, as well as making it easier to help preserve relationships. However, social media is just another outlet that is damaging to young adults. That is why I am here today to inform you about social media and the potential dangers that can occur and have a major impact in your life. The obsession of social media is at an all-time high and comes with many drawbacks in young adults that include depression, self-isolation, and cyberbullying. Young adults spend a majority of their time with their eyes glued to their digital screens because they are addicted to social networks, and young people often become attached to a lifestyle where social contact with others causes self-esteem issues. Social media sites like Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook are platforms meant for people to interact with their followers through likes, comments, pictures, and statuses. Young adults today are being consumed by these social networks because they are addicted to becoming socially accepted by their followers. Even I often find myself stuck scrolling endlessly on my phone for hours and hours without realizing. Social media has become a popular activity in recent years, and although many people don't show any problems using it, there are many who become highly addicted. According to the Addiction Center, psychologists have estimated that an average of 5 to 10% of Americans have a social media addiction. Social media addiction is just like any other substance abuse disorder and comes with the same symptoms. The neurocircuitry shown in gambling is the same shown in a social media addiction. And with that being said, when they receive likes, shares, or retweets, a chemical reaction in the brain occurs as a reward, which is the same chemical reaction that happens in the use of cocaine. I can recall a time when I was driving during the middle of a hot summer day, and a bright, beaming ray of sunshine was blinding me as it reflected off of my dash. I could barely see in front of me. But as I continued driving, I saw a girl slowly walking on the crosswalk, staring down at her phone the entire time. She did not know I was driving quickly by, but luckily, I came to a jolting stop that even made my tires make a loud, horrifying screeching sound. She finally looked up last minute with a scared look on her face, knowing she was distracted by her phone and could have been hit. Having a phone addiction can put you at risk if you are distracted while doing a basic task like walking. Another reason why social media can pose a danger to young adults is that it can cause depression and other mental health issues. Are you even popular enough if you don't get 100 likes on your Instagram picture? Or what most young adults would ask themselves. However, that question can be a way to diminish others' self-esteem and makes them think that they aren't good enough. I remember I once got lost looking through the Instagram account of a model who had around 6,000 followers. She had long, wavy blonde hair and sun-kissed skin, standing in the sand with perfectly clear blue water behind her in Bora Bora with not a single cloud in the sky. I thought to myself, wow, why can't I look like that? Why aren't my legs long like hers? And how come I'm not lucky enough to go on a trip to Bora Bora? I then felt miserable at myself the entire day as I spent it comparing me to the random Instagram model whose profile I came across. I know many people can relate with the way I felt, as it is something that happens to almost everyone's self-esteem issues. Instagram is the most mentally damaging social media platform, as it is filled with many pictures of people who are out flaunting what they are doing or showing what they have. This often leads to people feeling left out or like they aren't doing enough with their lives, which cause anxiety and depression. People compare themselves to what they see others doing or what they look like, but can't do much about it. Although social media used to be a positive outlet for many people, it has now become a giant web of negativity. Another way social media can put you in danger is by cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is a lot more serious than you might think. Most people would say, oh, why don't you just shut the computer off and forget about it? However, it is not that simple. Once a post is up, everyone can see it. So shutting off the computer won't make it go away or make you feel any better. Cyberbullying has been linked to depression and causes increased vulnerability. 59% of US teens have been bullied online, and 1 in 5 victims of cyberbullying have skipped school due to the threat. According to a video named Cyberbullying, people tend to feel more confident and riskier when partaking in cyber attacks due to the anonymity the internet can provide. These bullies hide behind their screens just to bring others down. The internet turns people who rarely take part in real-life harassment into cyberbullies. As technology continues to expand, cyberbullying continues to expand. The attacks can lead to serious emotional problems such as low self-esteem, depression, stress, suicide ideation, and more. Millions of adults are facing those problems because they feel helpless, especially when everything on the internet is easily available for anyone, anywhere to see. Social media can be a blessing and a curse. Being aware of the dangers that can pose a threat to your life is something to take into consideration when streaming. In conclusion, social media has taken over the well-being of many people because of the dangers exposed to them, causing addiction, self-isolation, and depression. Social media and the dangers that lurk within can pose as a major impact in your life. Now, I challenge you to take one. Social media can be a blessing and a curse. Being aware of the dangers that can pose a threat to your life is something to take into consideration when streaming. In conclusion, social media has been taking over the mental well-being of many people because of the dangers exposed to them that cause addiction, self-isolation, and depression. Social media and the dangers that lurk within can pose as a major impact in your life. Now, I challenge you to take a 1-week break from social media since now you are more aware of all the potential dangers it can contain. After, ask yourself if your quality of life has improved or if you're any happier without it. Thank you.